Hey, YouTube, man. This is your boy, JP the Creator, man. I'm here with my co-host, Jeanette, the Agent Sensation. Hi. And Ben Austin Newsom. Today, our guest is J Bone, man. He's a local rapper, man. And um, I met him playing semi-pro football. Um, so J Bone, what are some things that you kind of explain, kind of tell us what you got going on and, a little bit about yourself?
Well, everybody knows me as Jelani, but my name is Jelani Williams. I make music, I travel, I play football. I work my ass off 24/7, 365. I stay on my grind all day, every day. Sick, unless I'm close to dying, I ain't going to work. But other than that, I'm working. And one of my main things is, man, I like to motivate friends and family. I like to encourage people, to push forward and push forward. 'Cause I see too many negative things going on, especially with all my friends around and even in my inner circle. And it burdens me sometimes because it's the negativity that gets to me. Like, I'll talk to a friend of mine and he always tells me, man, I can't. Man, this too difficult, man. It's too difficult, man. You gotta stop asking for help and try it yourself. Just keep trying. Don't depend on the next person to try to help you do something. I mean, you old enough to figure this out. You're a grown man.
You know what made me really respect what you do is when we started doing this podcast, man, and you put it out there and on Facebook or Twitter, whatever, YouTube, and you wait for people to like it. You know what I mean? Because you know so many people, and then it's like, what are the likes at? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really hard, man. Trying to come up in entertainment type business, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially living here in San Antonio, we got a lot of haters here. Some odd reason in San Antonio in particular, there's a lot of people. Oh, you from San Antonio, so everybody moves to Dallas and they move out of Texas in general. Houston is the biggest one, but they moved to Georgia, Atlanta, Florida. I've never seen anybody like Alabama or Louisiana or Mississippi, but no, they're better, but that's a whole other story. Anyways, the point is we have a lot of local talent here, and it's very, very. We don't get exposure enough, and nobody gives anybody enough love. They're like, oh man, I can do better than that. I don't rap, so I just listen to it.
Somebody made a comment.
I just listen to it.
Somebody made a comment. I was at football practice, and they said, "Do you know him?" And they was like, "Yeah." He kind of said, "Well, if you know him, a lot of people don't support him," and that's kind of sad but true. You know what I mean? So that's kind of sad but true. Like a lot of people, like the people you don't know, sometimes will support the show or support what you're doing faster than people you do know.
That's true.
That's sad.
That's very true. And on my aspect of it, man, like, I started doing this rap thing back in '04. I was 19 years old when I started this. And in the beginning, it was just for fun.
Right.
With my boys and everything. Like, I didn't even know how to rap. I went to the studio with my boys, and I'm looking at them in their elements. I'm like, man, this is cool. So I went to the studio, did this 3-hour studio session with them. So I was just chilling in the background. Yeah. And we came back to my buddy's house. We on the porch. They all freestyling. And I'm like, hey, I don't want to feel left out. So I said, I was in my head, and I was thinking of something in my head, like, then I say a line, something hard, maybe, So after one of them went, and I said my line, and it was like, oh, like, J-Bone, I'm gonna put you on a song. And the rest is history, man. And as years go by, because I'm the type that likes to perfect my craft. So every year, I tend to get better and better and better. And I don't like to settle just for less. I'll take a song that I wrote, I'll listen to it, and okay, that can be better.
So yeah, yes, how do you perfect your craft? What do you do to make yourself better, to get better every year? Because you say you went from not knowing how to rap to you said something is history. So what have you done to improve yourself?
I rehearse.
Okay.
One of the main things I do, I rehearse. Every year, I'll challenge myself. So what I'll do is I'll record a song, just a song, and I'll listen to it like 100 times. Like what can be done? What can I do to perfect this song? So what I do is well, this song is better because I've done that. I've done that with one of my hits, Can't Be Beat. I listen to the first cut of it. It's like that could be better because it's parts of the song where I went too fast, or I went off beat, or the chorus was off. It's like, okay, I can do this again. So I take those songs and I keep them, even though I don't use them, I keep them as inspiration. Because like even when I'm at work, I pop one of the old CDs in and listen to like a lot of my old stuff. That motivates me. Like I have really elevated in the last 16 years in doing this.
Ain't it weird listening to yourself?
Yeah.
I hate that myself, man. Cause like I it's hard for me to listen to myself. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start doing that, man. Cause that's the only way you can kind of truly help yourself, man.
It challenges yourself, man.
Yeah.
That's the main
Well, I mean, you're your biggest critic, so you know.
And who do you have that kind of support you in the background, or is it just you?
There's a lot of people, like, people as far as like in the music industry or just in general.
We'll start with in general, like when you first started, because I'm sure you didn't just start off with Murder Inc. We didn't be here to do the Murder Inc. You like?
I have to say my mom, man. She is my biggest fan, and every time I do something musically, she always brings up the very first song I ever did. She said, "Why don't you make that song again?" You're like, "Mom, that song was so old. I have to really dig deep and make it relevant." And she tell all her friends about the song, like, yeah, he made this song back in 2004. Okay,
She's proud of you.
She is proud of me, and
Moms will do that.
yes,
They will do that. They'll bring up something you won 20 years ago, and they go, "Yeah, you did this." Like, oh, no.
And every time she sees me make a move, she just gets more proud and prouder. Because I stuck with it. I didn't give up on it after a couple of years. Because I've had people in my circle tell me, well, not tell me, but heard around through the grapevine, like, "Oh, Jelani ain't gonna do nothing with his music." So I made it a personal vendetta to prove them wrong, and I've done that. I'm making moves.
That's motivator.
Yeah.
So, do you have any future shows or future events, CDs coming up?
Yes, currently right now, I'm working on the studio album and the extended play album at the same time.
Okay.
The album is going to be called Built to Last.
Cool.
And the EP, the extended play, is going to be called Speed of Sound.
What's the difference?
Well, the extended play is like in what's a good word for it? An extended play is like the build up to the album.
Okay.
So you're gonna release the extended play before the album?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a mixtape.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the extended play,
It's like the EP, like it gives you like a sample of what the whole album would be.
Like I just said, mixtape.
Well, I don't know. Is it a mixtape?
It's not. They don't call it mixtapes.
Oh, I was like, is it a mixtape?
They haven't called it mixtape since like 2008.
Oh, oops, my bad. All right, my bad. You right. I'm sorry. I apologize. My bad.
because what I thought it was like your older stuff, and then like, okay, let's say for example, let's say you blow up, you know what I mean, and you on the radio, you're on MTV, everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
would you like make an album with all your older stuff before you got really big?
No.
You would? Or
No, I wouldn't.
You would? You just keep rolling? Okay.
I like to keep it.
Keep it
I like to keep it guessing, man, because I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Okay. So do you feel like your older stuff is kind of lost, or you feel like you made it and let's keep going?
Have you made an album with your older stuff yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
What do you feel like the current rap game today? Because
It's trash.
Thank you. I want to hear you say it. Cause this
Complete trash.
like you're repeating the same words over and over again. Half of them don't even know what the hell you're talking about. What's this Gucci gang? What the hell?
Look, if I can make a YouTube video of me mumbling over an auto-tune, I'll be a millionaire too. And that's just being real.
None of it's relevant anymore though. Like none of it's relevant. I mean, and then you have these people. I mean, I don't want to go off on a rant, but the current rap game as it is today, I would say from maybe the 80s up into the early 2000s, it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's gotten to the later 2000s, it's just dropped.
Soldier Boy ruined that for everybody.
You know what I think? You know what I really think? Really?
Give that dance, so.
I mean,
I can do the dance. I like the dance. I just, it's just like, I'm not going to sit there and listen to the song. I'm not going to bump it in my car.
But to me, what ruined,
he had a couple songs I would listen to. I ain't gonna lie.
But to me, what ruined rap is like we had on the last show we had Winston. He stayed in Born or Reborn, and he talked about the same thing. He said, rap is whack right now. And man, I was on a trip with a guy with Judge. I don't know if you know Judge. But,
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm on a trip with him, and he started listening to country music. I'm like, why are we listening to this? It's not like I'm a huge fan of country, but I respect the storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Rap has no storytelling. You know what I mean? I want to hear about your everyday life. I don't want to hear about, I got into a Lexus, I got into a Bugatti, and I got 12 million girls in my car. Like,
You talking about currently or
yeah, I'm
back
talking
then?
about currently.
Oh.
Like it don't have a
They
story.
used to tell.
I was gonna say because back then they told stories.
Yeah, but
like,
now they don't tell stories.
Like Snoop Dogg with that murder case.
Yeah.
Like, murder.
But they don't.
It was a case that
But they don't have a story no more.
Right.
So I mean, how do you think that is? Is it just is rap about just making money, or is it about telling a story? Or
I think they just go off of, well, I'll let you answer that.
Well, I think the current rap game, it's just about making money.
Yeah.
But I made it my personal business. I want to try and be one of the people to bring the storytelling back from hip hop, like J. Cole's doing, like Kendrick is doing, and so on. Those guys that don't get the credit that they deserve. Those guys tell stories, and they don't. Anybody that's nobody bumping their albums or anything like that. I'm a big J. Cole fan. I was trying to find somebody in this era to gravitate to because I want to hear some storytelling, and J. Cole does a lot of that. And I've been listening to him since 2009. And
I love Kendrick.
Kendrick he's cold.
I was like, I love Kendrick. It's like, I think I started.
what do you think about what do you think about Kevin Gates?
Kevin Gates, he brings the gangster back into hip hop.
Okay.
He did.
He brings that gangster back into it.
I like his storytelling.
Yeah.
I like it because it's one song, man. The video, I forget the name of it, but he like in the office,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a girl. She walk in. I guess she working for him. She walk into the boardroom, and like he just sang this song. It was basically about her, and then he realized like he's still in this boardroom. Like they, and I'm like, that's dope, man. Because the video matched the song, and it took you where he was going.
Mm-hmm.
It was dope, man. I forgot the name of that song. I think it was power. It's some power or something.
I saw a clip of that song.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, now I'm going to rant real quick. This WAP shit.
Ooh, Lord.
Cardi B. This is personally for you.
Trash.
Take that shit down. Why in the hell would you go around and little girls will listen to this shit too? Walk around talking about. I'm like, I don't even want to say it because kids watch the show.
No, just say it.
No, I'm not the wet. No. Wet ass, but
Yeah,
no.
we know. Okay.
I got a little girl, so I can't. Have I ever heard her sing that shit? No. I know Disney songs before I ever listen to that. I mean, I'm just saying, if I was in Disney, I put on Frozen. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Cold and everybody anyway. I ain't gonna lie. I know it. I said it. I know it. And I know the lava song too. I love you.
I bump Disney music while I'm cleaning, so I ain't.
That's what I'm saying. Cardi, you need to go. Maybe you need to go to some Disney song or something. Maybe you need to go. Maybe you need to go get baptized again, baptized by fire. But you do not need to be talking about your lady parts to everybody. Mm-hmm. And then she wonder why she treated like oh.
But
I'm just no, bro. Like this, I can't defend that.
I feel like this though about that song.
I couldn't even listen to it. I heard that part. I was like, click.
Okay, like I feel like this. Like I don't feel like it's a kid show, but I feel like
kids come across this though.
Yeah, but I don't feel like her music is kid music.
No.
You know what I mean? And I feel like,
but kids do listen to it though.
But
I think it's a parent's responsibility.
I understand
to
that,
make sure their kids don't.
But you know how much access they have though.
But that's parents' fault. That's parents'
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is parents' fault.
No, it's not. They still find ways around it.
That's parents' fault. But let me say this, because when I listened to Too Short at my dad's house, I didn't listen to Too Short at my dad's house that long. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because he was like, what is this shit you listening to? You know what I mean? But, it was blowjob Betty. Anyway, but
blowjob Betty.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Get old.
But this is what I'm saying. I feel like I kind of like that song. What? Because lyrically, they clean.
We're all like, what?
Lyrically, they clean, though. Lyrically, they can go. But it's just like, that's all they talk about.
But they got ghostwriter, right?
Yeah, but
that's what Q started as a ghostwriter.
I get
for his whole group.
Yeah, but but see, my thing with them is not WAP. Is that's continually what you're talking about. If it was one song you talk about WAP.
They don't have any other stuff.
Yeah, they don't have no other stuff.
They ain't got nothing else to talk about. But that's what this whole era of rap has been about lately.
But it's not women rap. Like, it's not women rap. It's not women-based rap. It's prostitution.
That's what I'm saying, though. She might as well just put her car out there and say, I'll be all the way on Vegas on the strip over on this corner. I'm just saying. Now, I'm not saying.
Unfortunately, nowadays sex sells, and that's what they're.
I'm not saying that parents don't have a responsibility.
You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that parents don't have a responsibility to watch what their kids are doing, but there's ways around it. They're not as strict as our parents used to be back in the day. You know that.
Right.
We can't. Well,
I was about to say it depends.
I can't.
Parents.
It depends now. I catch you listening to that shit like, I know, man.
My boyfriend's kid's mom is super strict. It's like.
It depends.
So,
but like I said,
they won't listen to WAP.
No.
And that's it.
He won't let them listen to WAP.
Bailey won't be listening to any kind of thing that Daddy listens to. She's gonna listen to Disney songs.
Yeah.
Church.
If you hear me, you hear Daddy listening to Zero, that's because you have to wake up. If you hear me listening to Zero, I'm cleaning the house. Like, you don't repeat this, you don't say it. Like, matter of fact, let me click this off.
He's on my earbuds. That's just me listening.
So what you think about WAP?
It's trash.
You said trash about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, you did.
There's nothing positive about that song.
At all.
Okay, but that's what I'm talking about. Her wet. Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Are we saying that because that's their whole catalog type material? Because I like the song, but it wasn't their whole catalog.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna break it down for you, man.
Okay.
The current female rap genre right now, all of those women are basing their persona off of Lil' Kim.
Okay.
Because they have no character. They have to base it off of somebody else's.
Okay.
Cause you had E, the Brat, Lil Kim.
Lil Kim was a sex symbol of the rap game.
Trina.
Lil Kim was a sex symbol, but you had the Brat.
Trina.
Oh,
yeah, but they're not.
I heard you say Trina like 4 times now, bro.
But they're not basing themselves
Can
on
you let me say Queen Latifah? Damn.
No, but it's like
I heard you saying Trina. I was about to say, but
I
you
like
kept
Missy.
Missy. I think Missy was one of the best personally.
I like Missy.
Missy's nice on the mic.
She is. I mean, she could blow some guys out the water.
Facts.
but okay.
But she kind of tells stories, didn't she?
Okay. Missy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you think she was scared? She had schizophrenia at first with the way she be doing her videos, but
But she wanted to be different.
and she was very.
Okay, but see, Missy,
And she made Mace different too.
but see, Missy looked different than Trina, and Trina looked different than Eve. You get what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah,
we're talking about different things.
They all have different.
Different.
Got you. So that's what I'm saying. My thing with Lil Kim, well, not Lil Kim, but Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion is that all your songs are like what?
Man, this guy had a linebacker for the Cowboys. Cool, bro.
Don't hate, bro. You know you get that, bro.
Money.
Don't hate, you know you get that. Don't hate.
She's 6'4", 250. She's like, who won this? Like, shit, the Cowboys need a linebacker. I'm just saying. I mean,
Don't hate, bro.
I saw that.
That's a 5-year, $148 million contract.
Legit.
I would get
legit. She probably passed any lineman.
Straight up.
That girl slide. I don't care what nobody say, bro. I'm just being real.
I mean, damn, she looks away. She be.
Come on, y'all hate, bro. Y'all not saying she don't look good, bro.
You just feeling inferior because she's taller than you.
Amen.
Hey, look, I'm the smallest dude on the couch right now, okay? I got this dude over here and this dude over here. I'm the smallest one on the couch. I've never been the smallest dude on the couch.
Yes, you are, because when you and JP are on there by yourself, you're the smallest dude on the couch.
You know what? Look at you.
But you are. It's not like I'm just telling you.
Nobody asked you right now.
But you just said you've never.
Jam.
But any shows coming up?
Just burn me.
We have so far. I have a show coming up. It's gonna be in New Braunfels in March or April. We're trying to discuss that right now. And if the pandemic dies down some, I'll be able to go on tour with Coast to Coast Live. And we're trying to work some stuff out right now because I want to do a local. I want to do Texas, and then I want to do Florida. And once I get established, once they see that I'm established, and then I'm going to start doing tours overseas.
Cool.
Because they personally put me in their club, the Coast to Coast Club, for me to tour because of my consistency, my talent, and okay, this guy sounds really good, you know. And these guys have been following me since my music was on Reverb Nation. And every time I put out something, they'll send it to all the Coast execs, and like, let's put them in a show. Let's put them in a showcase. And they'll email me for tours, upcoming tours, and this and that. And I just have to accept it. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it, or do I not want to do it? You know, do I want to sacrifice this amount of money to do this? Hell yeah. I'm gonna do it. It was just so hard this year because everything was so shut down, and I was actually getting ready for a tour.
I was about to say I was lucky enough to go see you right before everything shut down, like last March, right before everything shut down. I got to go see you.
Who opens for you?
It's an underground showcase for certain artists, and it's not just Texas, it's around the United States. They go and they scout different types of indie artists, and they're like, hey, we want you to do this show. We want you to do this showcase with all these rappers. And the overseas shows are, I think, the biggest ones because I think we actually open up for people. And I want to get to that point where somebody's opening up for me. Because when I do a show, I bring a lot of energy. I feel it afterwards, but I sacrifice my energy for my music because I like bringing energy. I'm rough with it. Even if it's one person, two people, or 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, I'm still gonna bring energy regardless. I got to do a show. Well, actually, it was part of a sermon for church, and they were doing it was called I'm sorry, it was called Hall of Fame. That was the name of the sermon, and one of my buddies who works for the church, the big church, Bandera City Church, and I got to do the song in 3 different sermons for like 1,000+ people. I've never done that. And I didn't even have any jitters. I thought I was gonna be like, because I don't get jitters when I perform in front of people. But it was just so energizing to see that many people stand up and feel that energy. It was just amazing, and that's what I want to do.
So when you perform in front of a church crowd, and then you perform in front of like a nightclub or a show crowd,
Mm-hmm.
is it different? What's the difference?
A lot of my music doesn't have profanity in it.
Okay.
I don't like to use a lot, per se. If I put out an album, I would say out of 10 songs, you probably hear profanity in like 2 of them.
Okay.
But I'm not being vulgar, I'm just speaking my mind, basically.
Is that like intentionally, or
What do you mean?
like, because some people, they rap and they just like they cut.
Well, that's naturally to them. But for me, when I don't speak my mind, I speak real,
Yeah.
it comes out naturally.
Okay. So it's not, I guess what I'm saying is, do you intend not to cuss, or it just naturally not a lot of cuss words in your rap?
No, I intend not to.
Okay.
Because I like to have kids listen to it too.
Okay.
Like the song I put out earlier last year, Strength in Numbers, Turtle Power.
Right.
I had kids dancing to my music, to that video.
Cool.
And I was like,
Turtles, Ninja Turtles.
I was like, that was cool, And I love them more.
I know you do.
Yeah.
You really do. It's like I will not argue with you on that.
Anybody who knows me knows that I am an avid Ninja Turtles fan. You can't tell me nothing about them.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this,
Yes, sir.
because I know you. Power Rangers or Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles.
And the Turtles.
I mean,
Ninja Turtles.
Transformers and everything.
But you didn't say Transformers. You said Power Rangers or Ninja Turtles.
I remember that one
thought they
time.
were Ninja Turtles.
Y'all remember that one time?
Yeah,
Green Ranger whooped everybody's ass?
Ninja Turtles is better.
The people forget that the Green Ranger whooped all of them.
Whooped all of them. And went inside the Zord. And went inside the Zord.
Gave them
Whooped all. Gave them all the business.
This isn't about Power Rangers.
But
I know.
He's
I was like, the show is
saying
not about Power Rangers.
he did get.
You don't lose everybody.
And he gave
That
Red
was
Ranger the
here
business too.
listening about rap, lose everybody that's gonna be like, what?
So what made you put Ninja Turtles inside your rap?
It's a funny story.
Okay.
So my little brother, my baby brother,
Alright.
he's in prison right now, and we write each other in this, I tell him, like, yeah, I'm getting ready to put out some music, and I'm getting ready to travel and do some recording. My brother says something slick, because he know me. What you gonna do, a song by Ninja Turtles? Like,
You know what?
you know what? Glad you said that. So, I had my buddy, I found a sample of the original theme song, and I had my buddy make the beat. And I got the beat in 2015. And I sat on it for 3 years because I wanted this to be right. So I sat on the hook, just the hook of the song, for 3 years. And I was like, see, how can I do this? So I started thinking 4 Turtles, Strength in Numbers, All for One, One for All. I started dipping all kinds of elements of it. And I didn't want it to be about Ninja Turtles, but I wanted it to be about strength in numbers.
Okay.
Because you need a community around you. You need that circle around you that's gonna push you. You want people that actually stick together with you through ups, downs. If it's, I don't care if it's like one person or 100 people, you're gonna always have that person that's gonna have your back. And that's what the whole purpose of that song was. I wanted to encourage people. Because I had one person, it was one person that said, "Oh man, you didn't even mention the turtles. You didn't even mention anything about turtles one time. Did you listen to the hook?" I obviously said Turtle Power.
Man.
And like,
they were probably
Did you actually
expecting the
listen?
whole song to be about Ninja Turtles.
it was basically the concept. So basically, and it was also inspired by the original song from the movie.
Mm.
It was a quote in the song. If you fight for what you believe in and have the strength to do what's right, that's turtle power. That's why I did couldn't get in my head. And again, we got strength in numbers, that's turtle power. I just want to encourage people, push people. And then give people something to look, to listen to, like, oh snap, because you can hear the Ninja Turtle song, you can hear the theme song in the beat. And in the video, obviously, I'm wearing Ninja Turtle stuff. Because one of the guys that was doing the production of the video company that I shot with, you gonna wear your Ninja Turtle gear? At first, I was just gonna wear my hat and a shirt, but like when he said Ninja Turtle gear, so I had to go get the bandana. I had to go get a shirt made that had to say J-Bone in Ninja Turtle font, and put the Raphael bandana on the Raphael bandana on my arm, and I was like, you know what, I'm glad to this. And I made it work. I made it work. And
See, if I could dance, I would have totally worn my Raphael onesie.
that would have been so dope.
But I can't dance, so I can't dance, so I didn't even want to offer. But it's a cute onesie, it is. He's jealous of my onesie.
I am. She posted that, I was like,
fucking tiny ass little girl.
lucky I can't fit it.
Jacked.
But yeah, that's how that whole song came about.
It barely fits me. It
song-
barely fits me.
That song was literally 4 years in the making, man.
So,
So did your brother get to listen to it, or?
No, not yet. I'm gonna let him. See. I got a chance to talk to him about a month ago, and I was telling him like, Byron, man, you remember when you said in that letter, "What you gonna make a song about Ninja Turtles?" He's like, "Yeah, I remember that." Thank you. I appreciate it. And all he can do was laugh.
hey man, before we hear you perform, man, I want to ask you one thing.
What's up?
When you see, it's an epic moment everybody has in their career. Like you perform this place in front of these people. What's your epic moment? Like if you did that, you can say, I done everything I wanted to do in rap.
What's an epic moment I would like to have? Or?
Like every moment that you like,
Yeah,
that
what-
would be it. Okay.
What can happen? Like, what are you wanting to happen that's going to make you feel like this is what I wanted? This is what I wanted to do.
Like you can walk away after that.
Have some headline for her.
I want to be able to get the rap game back in the storytelling.
Yeah.
I want everybody to be able to hear those voices. And I want to walk away from the rap game and do what Dr. Dre did. He went into producing. And that's what I want to do when I stop rapping. I want to say that I was able to do that, and I want to transition into this. Because me, it ain't all about fame. It's the love of it. I'm cool with it. Everybody, I become famous off of it, cool. Whatever God steps he orders, I'm cool with it. But I want to push it until it gets to that point. I don't care how long it takes, because I know there's cats out there that didn't stop until it's still going. Tech Nine is one of them.
Right.
You know, he went from indie. He's like a mainstream label now.
Right.
And he's 50 years old, still killing the mic at his age.
Right.
Not too many people can say that. I had a conversation with my buddy the other day. I was like, man, every time I put out a song, I get better and better. He was telling me, yeah, J-Bone, not too many people can say that. And I feel like I get better and better every time I do. I want to bring that element back to hip hop. I want to bring hip hop back to its fruition.
What does hip hop mean to you?
Well, I'll say this. There's elements to it.
Okay.
There's DJing, there's breaking, there's the lyrics, and then there's the MC.
Okay.
But hip hop to me is bouncing to the beat, it's telling a story, making people love the art of music. Because I listen to all types of music. And that's how me personally, I'm able to come up with new ideas for music and everything. Because I listen to everything. I listen to jazz, I listen to some country music. I listen to a little metal, alternative, hip hop, anything that tells a story I listen to. Because I'm a music lover.
So, man, who would you like to open up for?
Power on.
And who would you like to open up
Pairing.
for? Like, cause I went to the Ice Cube concert.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen Power open up for Ice Cube.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's dope. I'm gonna flip it for you in the same question. Who would you like to open up for? It'd be like a person, like that you listen to. Who would you like to open up for?
Eminem.
Okay. And who would you like to open up for you? And why?
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a big shout out as well. If I had to go that route, it'd be my boy Jeff Texas out of New Braunfels. He's one of the cool. He's a great businessman. He's a great music artist. And that's somebody I would love to tour with, do shows with. For him to open up for me. Hell, I'll even open up for him because he's definitely a pioneer in this hip hop game, and I really got a lot of mad respect for him.
And what's his name?
Jeff Texas.
Jeff Texas. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And you said you want to open up for Eminem. I'm gonna be real, man. The first, and I'm Mitch, and when you can flow out to it. But the first Eminem show I went to, my brother wanted to go, and I was just like, "Why are we here?" And then, it was a long time ago, and I think it was I was either in high school, right after high school, something like that. But that was dope. But Eminem, he tells a story, man. It's his story, and I do respect that. So
That's why he's still one of the successful artists and the best-selling hip-hop artist of all time.
Cool. So tell us about the song you're gonna perform for us, man.
Another level.
This song came after a 2-month meditation when I went back to California, my home state. And I call him my big brother, Brian Montgomery. I was staying with him at the time. And he would always give me advice. He would always tell me, Jelani, you can go harder than that. You can go 10 times harder than that. I mean, what are you doing?
Right.
And I was like, So when he would tell me that, I would take a walk, I would put my headphones on, and I would go listen to the beat. I would have some thoughts in my head, and I would meditate, I would sit on it. The minute I did that, I went back up to my room, and I wrote the whole song. And it's gritty, it's straight to the point, and it was just off, everything was real, it was off my mind. You know, because I said a few curse words, but that was just me just speaking off the brain. It wasn't like I just went in there and just tried to think about what the right lyric came from up here.
Dope, man. So, you ready, man?
Let's do it.
All right.
Level up. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. Level up. I'm on another level. Level up. On another level. Level up. On another level. Level up. I praise no acquisition. Top dog. I praise no competition. I adapt to the opposition. I kill them. Potential counters with blindness is my intention. Issuing no infliction. My status is my condition. I'm a student of the game, cause music is my addiction. Addicted to getting murdered while you snakes. Instead of hissing, I'm over here counting checks while you niggas asleep dancing. Now listen. Why you pussies over here hating me? You steady riding a bench, I'm balling overseas. I told you years ago I can't be beat. I'm the boss in the game that you can't defeat. Let's go. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. Level up, I'm on another level. Level up, on another level. Level up, on another level. Level up. I clap back with a vengeance, screaming no fear. The man is mad cause the picture has been painted clear. You exposed, homie, that's the hold up. You a man running while you got your tail tucked. That's a shame, huh? Cause they hate me. I'm catching hell from the cell cause I'm getting cheese. Can you blame me? Not at all. I run the streets filled with heat back against the wall. I'm like a bad influence, I force bad habits. Like a thief in the night, I force bad tactics. I force bad manners, I spit bad grammar. You can call me the king of hearts, Mad Hatter. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. I'm on another level. Level up, I'm on another level. Level up, on another level. Level up, on another level. Level up, we the boys entertainment.
Man, that was dope, man. That was dope, man. That was dope.
Appreciate it.
I gotta give it to you. I actually will probably start looking for your stuff on there and work out to us. It was to the point. You let everybody know like I want another level. You ain't gonna catch me. So
Straight up.
I gotta give it to you. That was pretty good.
Appreciate that.
That was real good. I came in front.
Man, before we leave, man, you know what I thought one of your thing gonna be, bro? It's for you to play in front of a Laker game. Cause you like an avid Laker fan, man.
Straight up.
Man, I respect the ones that are just true Laker fans, cause that's what y'all year, man. That was cool. That was real. Cause you like knew y'all was the best thing coming in and coming out, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was, I appreciate, cause y'all waited a long time to get back to where y'all was.
Woo! You ain't jump ship. You know,
Yeah, you didn't jump ship at all.
A lot of people jump ship and they go from one team to the next, like kind of like when we all of a sudden had Seahawks fans when they won.
I knew
And the
one.
Warriors.
Did they come back to y'all, the Warrior fan?
Oh, they didn't came back to LA.
That's easy what it was.
Cause I'm on a couple of Lakers groups on Facebook. Yeah, they came back. They came back.
Came back with their head down.
Man.
Can I come back?
My mom was I was raised in a Laker household, bro. That's why I had to tell you that.
Sorry.
But I was raised in a Laker household, man. And my mom would always make excuses why the Lakers lost. She'd be like, well, they can't win all the time. I said, Mom, it's been a long time. And one of the greatest things I got to do for it costs a lot of money though. Was I took it to Kobe Bryant. Was the last game Kobe Bryant played, and I took him. Mom was a Laker fanatic fan, man. I was raised in a Laker household, like I said, and it was cool. And then one of the restaurants we used to go to, used guys, they went, "Do you have any pictures of your mom when she passed?" And I said, "Yeah." And I got that picture there when we went to the Laker game. That was cool.
Well, the thing is, with our Lakers, man, we just ran into Michael Jordan, and that was history.
Yeah.
It's literally after he retired, we won the championship that next year.
That is true. That is true. So anything else you want to say? Anything, like any shows? You said shows. Anything you want to leave us with?
Just I'd like to do a couple of shout outs. I just want to shout out all my supporters. Big shout out to Loyalty Before Royalty up in Florida. Big shout out to Syndicate Records over there in Jacksonville. Big shout out to Beneath the Sun in New York. We winning this year. Family, friends, everybody that supported me for the last decade and a half. I just want to, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep rocking with y'all. As long as y'all rocking with me, even if y'all know rock with me, I'm gonna keep doing it because I love to do it. And that's it, man.
So you said March.
It's we got it set for the spring, so we're trying to look at March or April.
March or April, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
And Jeanette will be the first one. I know she knows that.
oh yeah.
We got.
I'll be there.
I got.
I will be there.
What did the show like?
It was fun. I took my girl Jenny and we had a good time. We had issues finding it because it was dark.
It
It was so dark.
It was so bad, I followed them back until I got back to the highway.
I was like, it was so dark, and I was like,
I mean, I ain't gonna add you on Facebook, brother.
Oh yeah, please, yeah, I'm on there. So I'm like, yeah, cause I don't know.
But yeah, J-Bone he's got a YouTube page. You got SoundCloud too, right? Your music's on SoundCloud?
My music
And
is
Spotify.
literally on every music platform.
You just put J-Bone
Yeah,
Williams.
because like just put J-Bone and it'll link it up because there's more than one J-Bone, but my name's actually copyrighted.
Spell it out.
It's J/BONE.
Okay.
And you'll see the album cover is green, another level. You'll see it. But yeah, mostly, man. You can find my music on all platforms, YouTube. My music is everywhere, literally.
It's on my playlist on Spotify.
She's your number one fan that's here, huh? That's cool.
My
That's
sister.
my brother.
My sister supports me.
He's my
man.
little big brother.
Yeah, man. I love it when you post on Facebook, man. That's cool.
I just want to keep everybody listening, keep everybody like, when are you going to put on some more stuff? It's coming.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I stay working.
I feel left out right now.
Oh, man. Once
Damn, I don't know nothing.
I tell you what, I add you on Facebook when I get to the crib, and I post the links up.
Okay. Now I won't feel left out.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
appreciate you
joining us. I know you're working hard, and we did this to work with your schedule. So I'm glad you were able to make it.
I appreciate that. Sorry for wearing a hoodie throughout the whole thing, but I haven't been able to get a haircut in forever. That's how busy I've been. I was fortunate enough to shave a little bit, make it look some kind of good, But
Dude, I wore a beanie last night for my New Year's Eve pictures. I was like, we took like 5 million pictures, and I was Oh, my hair is all checked up.
Yeah,
Let me put a beanie on.
I saw that.
I saw that.
She tried so hard to play it off.
Oh, my hair was messed up. I was like, I gotta put a beanie on because my hair was not cute.
I just put up a post and said good night.
I said,
He's like, I could work in the morning.
Good night, 2020. I'll see y'all next year.
Isn't that why they created a gift?
that's what I did, man. I just,
New Year's one.
I wish everybody had New Year. I took my ass to bed. Like y'all have fun with that. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. I got a lot of big news before this year came to an end. And one of the songs I was featured on with Barry Rock in New York had a review in an article in New York, and it's making waves. So that's one of the videos we're gonna shoot in the spring. Also, he has a buddy who was doing a Netflix series, and he heard what the song that me and Barry Rock did. It was Barry Rock's song, of course. He heard the song we did, and he was like, let's get into production because I would love for you guys to do some songs on the soundtrack. Mind you, I was in the middle of working. I was on delivery. They're like, they can wait a minute. They can wait. They gonna eat. I stopped and I took that phone call because that's big. That's huge.
Yes.
So
that's awesome.
2021, taking this over, man. I know it sounds cliche, but and I'm gonna tell you like this: I have no sympathy for no artist. I'm coming for your throat.
Go ahead.
Not literally.
Y'all been put on notice.
Not literally. But
y'all been put on notice. So I'm heard what the man said.
We working.
I'm proud of it, man.
I appreciate that, man. Little big brother.
My little big brother.
I'm small here, so I'm just saying. Anyways.
Man, just go buy. Just go get Will. Get you some platform shoes.
No.
It's true.
Spray paint and put a Nike sign on.
You're not like a tiny dude. They just big. These are linemen you're talking. You're sitting there.
This is true.
They play like football. Like, do you know how intimidating it is to see these two guys on the field?
Yeah.
Compared to all the little guys that play on the field, it's funny.
When we was with
five-time All-Star.
When we were with the Mavericks.
5 times.
When we were with the Mavericks.
Respect that man.
We were with the Mavericks. Like when me and Jarnell would line up, they would stunt. They wouldn't go head up with us.
No.
Well, you're like what, 6?
I'm 6'4".
6'4"?
Like 6'2".
6'2"?
I'm only 6 foot. So.
Okay, I'm like 5'2".
Jarnell, I don't know if you remember that game fully, but you remember that game in University City we played in the mud? When Nate got hurt and then Nate went to linebacker?
Was that who was he playing?
I want to say the Knights.
No, see, what I remember was when we played the. I don't think I was with you when we played the Knights. I was with you when we played the Vipers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. We didn't win, but that was intense, man.
It was intense.
Cause the referees were like, y'all really hate each other, man. Yeah, I got the coolest picture ever from that, man. Cause I was playing tackle, and they moved me inside because they had this dude. He was like an All-American, like defensive tackle. Yeah, man, that was a live game, man.
Oh man,
That was a live game. No, they came here.
I'm gonna have to have a podcast about y'all semi-pro days.
Yeah.
But
I was like the football mom.
Yeah, you were I was the no guy, nobody guy. I didn't know. Well, I want to meet you, fancy football. And with about 3 or 4 years ago, this guy tells me, I gotta tell you the story. We gotta go. I come in, I'm all bebop around. Hey, what's going on, guys? I see some papers, so I start like, that's me. I'm like, my bad, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna tear my hands off. I'm like, my bad, bro. I'm like,
I wanted to win though. You know what I mean?
That's me. I'm like, oh, my bad, bro. And I still had Mark Andrews and other players. So
no, this is what happened.
I thought you were gonna tear my hands off. Like,
No, this is what happened.
and slap me with them.
But see,
Let's hear the other
but this
side.
is what happened. Like Antoine was giving out like other lists,
Which I did not receive.
but he was giving it out.
Which I did not receive though.
Okay.
So I have to
Were you
sit
late?
there.
I was like, were you late?
No, I was
Nah. But you know, that's what I thought you like. You know, like people left, and then you know, Antoine was worse than anybody with his paperwork, man. So yeah, that's why I say, oh no, it's me because you know, like I was, you know, Sean was my nemesis in that bag. Sean was with me all the time.
I had nemesis in fantasy football.
I couldn't stand Sean, bro. But he was so
Is
cool.
it that serious?
Yeah, he beat me. No, he beat me. No. This what happened. Sean beat me, man. And and my team was legit, man, at the championship. And he picked up Antonio Gates. And he picked up Antonio Gates didn't do nothing the whole year.
And that one game.
And that one game. Yeah, and then Antoine like, I thought you were gonna pick up Antonio Gates. Because he a tight end, and I want to be a tight end, but I never could be a tight end. But maybe if I have a kid, he can be a tight end. But anyway, so yeah.
What happens to Sheeta, bro?
She can still be a tight end.
Well, true. It did have Sarah Fuller as a kicker over at Vanderbilt not too long ago. She's supposed to go to UNT. But anyways, guys, we gotta go. It's been fun.
Thank you.
J-Bone, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
JP, you got any closing statements like Jerry says?
Man, I just want to say that the greatest thing in life is to live your dream, man. And I think that's what J-Bone's doing. That's what he is doing. And if you can go see J-Bone, any local people, tune into our show, and when you know people, tune into their stuff, man. And tell them what they're doing bad, what they're doing good. It means the world to them, man.
All about constructive criticism.
Right.
Don't be a hater.
Yeah, support your local talent.
Support your local talent.
It's a lot of
Like this man right here. I'm going to say I was a hater because I did not know who the man was. So.
That's not being a hater.
That's not.
Okay,
But
well, I'm calling myself a hater because I should know that good and damn well a long time ago about this man, but I did not. But now I know. So I'm going to support the man.
And knowing is half the battle.
Support the man. Yeah.
There's a rainbow.
And knowledge is power.
Like reading rainbow.
Don't let G.I. Joe.
Well,
Go, Joe.
thank you guys for tuning in. Don't
Appreciate
forget
y'all.
to like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, we always forget that part. So yeah, like, subscribe, and share.
In episode 23, we're going to have Eric Townsend. And he was another gentleman that played football with me, and he's a comedian. So that's coming soon. So thank y'all.
Is he going to perform for us?
Yeah.
Some jokes?
He's going to tell some jokes.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank y'all for coming. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Happy New Year.
Oh, J-Bone, you got a website?
It's not up yet.
Okay. Do you have like a link or anything they can look for you on social media?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
And I will post the link.
Okay.
You upload the video.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Post the link.
Post the link. Y'all like this man, subscribe.
Or I can send the links to
Myself.
and he can put the links in the
Description.
subscription.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
We still trying to figure
I
that out.
said subscription.
Description. But y'all start actually reading this description. You know what the hell the show's about. But anyways, y'all have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Happy New
Take it
Year.
easy.